Pope Francis's death comes with changes, many of which he established. The Pope wanted to simplify everything related to his funeral. However, despite these changes, some things remain the same.
Lo encontramos directamente en el
We
féretro.
find it, the Pope's body, directly on the coffin, uncovered. This is also a difference from many things that were thought would not be this way. Uncovered, let's say, we can observe, look at Pope Francis. And yet, the rites surrounding the celebration of the funeral mass remain unchanged. Previously, as was seen with Pope St. John Paul II and Pope Benedict XVI, popes were exposed before the faithful on a catafalque, a raised structure where the body of the Pope was placed for veneration. Pope Francis was the first pope to eliminate this element. In fact, when he was transferred to the basilica, he was seen like this, directly in the coffin, which was covered with the red velvet cloth. The coffin is another change. Previously, 3 different ones were used: cypress, zinc, and elm wood. The Argentinian pope preferred to have just one coffin. What remains the same is that the pope is dressed in red. It is a very important color for the church.
El rojo, desde los primeros siglos de la era cristiana.
Since the first centuries of the Christian era, red has always been the liturgical color of death or a funeral in the city of Rome. Why? Because Rome is a city of martyrs. Indeed, cardinals also wear this color because they are called to completely give their lives for the love of Jesus Christ. And the Pope, of course, cannot be exempt from this requirement. One of the newer papal burial changes is this. The Pope did not want his tomb to be in the Vatican, but rather in St. Mary Major. However, he is not the only one who has made this decision before.
Tenemos también, no muy reciente, pero
We
sí
also have, not very recently, but in recent centuries, in recent decades, some popes buried outside Vatican City, such as, for example, Pio IX, who was buried in the Basilica of San Lorenzo outside the wall. Let's say it's not normal, but it's not an absolute exception. Let's say it's a novelty for our generations. Yes, after having seen the tomb of Benedict XVI or John Paul II. There are 7 other popes in St. Mary Major, where the Salus Populi Romani, the patron saint of Rome and to whom Pope Francis had such devotion, is also located.
Questa basilica